Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you. Today's reading started with an appearance of number 222, number 333, and number 2222. So, if these numbers are popping up in your reality and are trying to catch your attention, then this reading may surely resonate with you. Also, I saw number 33 once again, along with number 22. So, yes, that's definitely a confirmation for all of you out there listening to me right now. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. And thank you so much once again for your lovely donations and contribution. As, as I'd like to inform you that I'm going to be sharing 50 to 60% of the earnings from the donations to charity or those who are in need of it the most. Okay, so let's begin with the reading now. So basically, the overall message that is coming out of this reading today, out of this spread, is talking about being patient for the right timing to come. It's like universe is saying that universe has designated a right time for the fruition, for the full fruition of your desires, and it doesn't want to give you unripe fruits of your labor, if that makes sense to you. You are trying hard, you are using all your energy into manifesting something positive for you, but right now it's not working out for you because right now is not the right time just yet. You will get what you rightfully deserve when it's meant to happen for you, when it's going to be the perfect time for that thing, that goal, that person, that opportunity, that chance, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay, let's relate it with this connections because this is a general collective love reading, soul connection reading, not actually a love reading for twin flames and soulmates. So, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in relationship or in regards to this connection is not happening or is not coming to you at this point of time because it's not the right time. It's not the season for you for this thing to happen. You have sown your seeds of manifestation. You announced it to the universe what it is that you want or desire. Now the rest is up to the universe and up to your divine team to make things work out for you behind the scenes and present it to you when you'll need it and when it's going to be the right time for you to have or receive. It's like universe is saying things take time. Please listen to me till the end. There are more things in this reading. It's not just about timing and patience. I'm going to explain why things are not working out for you and how things are going to change. So please stick with me till the end and do not get impatient just because I'm not getting into details right away for all of you. Continue with your manifestations. Okay? If it's not happening right now, it will happen in divine timing. As there are issues which are hidden from you, there are a lot of things, situations, or events happening maybe behind your back or behind the scenes, in other words, that you are not yet aware of. There is some sort of negativity lingering around this connection, maybe around your energy, or it's a saying that you do not get anything before the time comes, and not more than what your destiny has for you, what's written in your fate. So maybe you need to accept this fact at this point of time and focus on something else. That doesn't mean you should give up on this connection or on this desire of having reunion with your counterpart, because it will happen. That will happen. That is going to happen, but not when you want it to happen, and maybe not now. Universe isn't saying to you that I'm not going to give you what it is that you want in relationship or in regards to this connection, but maybe you need to understand that big things take time, and because it is a divine connection, it has multiple layers to clean, heal, or get away with. What you want is purity. What you want is positivity. What you want is generosity, reciprocity. You may not want to end up in a connection with a person who cannot give you all of that, or who gets easily influenced by other people, which in result causes him to mistreat you. Would you want that to happen? So there are issues, there are phases and cycles you may have to go through to reach to your ultimate destination and receive the full fruition of your desires, goals, or ambitions, or whatever it is that you want. The clarity is going to come. Whatever negativity or darkness that is there lingering around this connection, or maybe in your counterpart's mind, or maybe you are being affected by that, is going to get removed, eliminated, or diminished. Maybe you are the one who's going to do something in his or her own life. I'm talking about that you may start doing something on your own, which is going to bring in that breakthrough, that is going to eliminate this darkness and bring in the new profound healing energy that both of you need. Because at present, universe is saying to you that you are not advised to give up on this connection, but you are advised to change the direction, to focus on something else that is working out for you, to focus on abundance, to focus on the relationships that are working out for you, to focus on maybe your career, job, occupation, profession, business, venture, institution, whatever it is that is bringing in growth for you or advancements. Maybe you should focus on that and not on this connection, because it's not working out for you and is possibly bringing in a lot of toxic negative energy within your field, which is making you bitter, impatient, and frustrated. So this is where this connection has turned out to be a toxic influence in your life, and that is why you may need to change the habit of focusing on it and see when it's going to come back around for you, to experience the positivity, some sort of positivity at least in this connection. Because it may happen, or in other words, I should say that it will happen when you're not even looking at it, but you're looking at something else, maybe even someone else, or just doing good in your own life, not focusing or getting bothered about why it's not working out for you. I hope that makes sense to you now. Maybe at this point of time, or maybe this was the energy coming from the recent past where your counterpart was just not willing to work on this connection. They were just not willing to work on this connection. They were like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not going to deal with these problems, challenges, or obstacles. I'm going to run away from it. I'm going to jump into another connections with other people, not serious ones, but casual ones, so that I can just enjoy my life and so that I can just escape from this intensity of this connection. Or one second, okay? Give me 1 second, please. I'm seeing number one. I'm seeing number 111. I saw number 111 actually. It's like they went away in another direction to enjoy their own life or just to escape from dealing with these issues, these problems, or these obstacles. They were not willing to, or were just not ready to look within themselves and do some soul searching, reflect on what it is that needs to change within them, but instead they were acting out of their old patterns, ways of living and being, and they were just being careless with you or this connection. They were not serious about it or just were not willing to get serious because it was calling for them to show up. It was calling for them to do some work upon themselves, which was proving as a challenging task for them, and they were not ready to show up for it, or they were just not willing to do the work. And there is a possibility this happened because your counterpart has a habit of people pleasing or asking from their friends or family members. In this reading, I see a heavy negative influence coming from their friends, toxic individuals. Their friends are horribly toxic individuals who are just educated illiterates. I don't want to go into details beyond that. Just don't want to. It's because they wanted to please these people, or they thought that because they are their friends, they would know better. They ended up being in a miserable place, like how they are experiencing right now. They did not care about you, they did not care about this connection or what was needed to be done from their side, which ended up causing this breakup or this separation in between both of you. And that wasn't enough. That wasn't the end. It was just not about the separation or breakup, but what you had to go through after that, or might still be going through. Because this connection doesn't end, it doesn't go nowhere, it remains the same, and you have to deal with it all alone. You become stuck and stagnant because this isn't going anywhere. You feel like you can't even go back to your old life and can't even move forward. You wish for love, you wish for security, you wish for a new family, a family life, a life filled with love, joy, happiness. But then you become stuck and stagnant because the other person is just not willing to put in the necessary work. And Even if this is a divine connection, equal give and take is needed for any sort of connection to work. It's not just about this connection. How can you make it work all alone? But maybe that was the lesson for you, to learn that it was time to walk away, and you did great. If you walked away, you made the right choice or the decision, and it's time to focus on something else, something that is going to be more productive, more positive, something that is going to bring in more abundance in your life, something that is going to make you happy and eliminate this stress, this anxiety, this nervousness, this confusion, this dilemma, and this feeling of being stuck or stagnant in your life. At this point of time, your counterpart is heartbroken. There is a possibility that they are realizing that because of their unwise choices and decisions and their habit of carelessly moving here and there, going in and out of connections, being on and off with other people, especially you, they have not just caused or created a ton of problems for themselves, but for you as well. Maybe they are realizing this or understanding this at this point of time. And maybe because of that, they want to make changes in their life. No matter what's happening here, or no matter what was going on in the past, not even for one moment, they were able to let go of thinking about you. Your thoughts never left their mind. Reunion is on their mind. Reconciliation is on their mind. But I feel like I'm picking up two situations. Maybe in one situation, they are just not willing to make it work at this point of time with you, or are just focusing on something or someone else. Maybe they are being a player with you or 10 different people at this point of time, and are being in and out of your life and their life as well. By there, I mean those other individuals they are being on and off with also. It's like they don't know what they want, or maybe it's because there are other people who are causing issues or problems for them. They're trying to run away from this connection and those issues. They don't want to deal with those issues, and that is why they're acting in such a way. In another situation, what I'm picking up is they have already realized that it's because of their careless, neglectful, immature attitude they have brought you a ton of pain, heartache, and suffering, and they want to change that. They have realized and understood that because they had this very bad and toxic habit of sharing everything with their friends or family members and then asking for their validation, suggestions, advice, or approval, they ended up not just destroying their own life but yours as well. And they want to change that. So there are these two situations which I'm picking up, but in both of the situations, let me tell you once again, reunion will happen. Reunion is always on this person's mind, on your counterpart's mind. In the first scenario, I explained to you, I wouldn't recommend getting back with this person before they jump onto this timeline of matching the vibrations with the second scenario. And even if with the second scenario they come back around, do not compromise speaking with your truth. You have to speak up, you'd have to. Listen to me very carefully. Do not become fearful that you might lose this person, and do not start to pamper or feed in with their ego. Do not, because they are going to try to manipulate you into doing so. By sugarcoating things or by emotionally manipulating you, I'm telling you, don't get into that trap. Okay, because this person has some toxic traits they need to work upon. For the second group of people, I feel like this person is ready to work on themselves because they're already struggling with a lot of guilt, regret, and remorse coming from the past for the choices and decisions they've made. They are in too much pain at this point of time. But in both of these situations, universe is saying that you need to be patient. You have to let go of this situation, this connection for now, but be patient at the same time. Because universe is going to tell you something positive that is going to happen in this connection, and that may serve as a good news for you. Okay? Keep that in mind. If someone did black magic, if there was a negative influence, all of that is going to end. All of the issues, all of the problems, obstacles are going to get removed. Whatever it is that you want or desire in this connection will be presented to you. Your counterpart, if not now, a time will come when they'll have to change, or they will change to give you what you truly deserve from them. That is love, respect, priority, recognition, appreciation, acceptance, care, concern, and anything and everything one expects to receive in a positive relationship, in a healthy, harmonious relationship or connection. It will happen. But as I said in the beginning of this reading, if it's not happening right now, it's just not the right time yet. It is going to take some time. So meanwhile, you can focus on something else. If you want to focus on someone else, that's up to you. It's your personal choice. I cannot say anything about that. If you want to give up on this connection, again, that's your personal choice. It's up to you. But in regards to this connection, this is what the universe is saying. Your counterpart is paying the price for acting out of their ego at this point of time, or will, if they are someone who falls into the first category I explained to you, who is not willing to work on this connection at this point of time. For the second category, they have already received that epiphany that it's because of their mean attitude, their arrogance, their pride, their careless behavior, their neglect, and their cowardliness. They are suffering and they've made you suffer, and they want to change all of that. They are not taking any action right away just yet, but they'll take action towards you in divine timing. Let me clarify that as well. In divine timing, and you will receive justice for anything and everything your counterpart may have said to you, may have done to you, may have done against you, which caused you a lot of pain, heartache, misery, or suffering. If they cheated on you, you will receive justice for that. If they rejected you, abandoned you, humiliated you, they withdrawn themselves from you for no particular reason, just because they just wanted to, look at other options or explore other options, you are going to receive justice for that. If they deceived you, if they lied to you, they lied on your name, if they betrayed you, they broke your trust, you'll receive justice for that. If they prioritized someone else over you, you will receive justice for that. If they acted out of their ego, jealousy, envy, if they said something very, very terrible to you, if they hurt, if they have hurt your feelings, if they have hurt you deeply to the core of your heart, you will receive justice for all of that. All of that, I am telling you. If they have put you in a third party situation just because the other person wanted them to mistreat you, you will receive justice for that. So be clear about what it is that you want and express your truth, speak your truth, and they'll have to reciprocate. They'll have to respect where you're coming from. You get my point? And for some of you, I feel like the reason why this person is not popping up in your reality at this point of time is because they are already in a lot of guilt, regret, or remorse for listening to other people and prioritizing them over you, where they think that if they come back at this point of time, you are going to cut them out with your sword. You are going to ask questions about why they did what they did to you, and they do not have any answer about that. How can a man say to you that I did all of this dirty deeds to you because my friends were telling me to do so, or because my mother doesn't like you and that's why she told me to choose someone else for you. That's why I did not care about your feelings, but I cared about what she thinks of you and this connection of ours. They'd even feel scared of using the word ours because they never looked at that connection in that way. They never accepted that it's our connection. They just thought it is something that you should deal with all alone on your own. And that's pathetic. That's horrible. And that's abuse. That's emotional and psychological abuse. On one hand, this person was just enjoying his or her own life, leaving you out in the cold to deal with all the problems all alone. And that's not easy for anyone to face, accept, or get confronted about. This is where this person is struggling with. I feel like there are other people who are trying to cause issues for this person to get drowned into the spiral of negativity even further. And that is why this person may not have enough courage, confidence, or strength at this point of time to deal with you. But that's something that's irrelevant, and you should not bother about that, because whatever obstacle is there or problem is there or whatever issues are underlying, it's all going to get removed, eliminated, and resolved for everyone's highest good. Saw number 272, right when I said that. If they were acting like a player, it's going to change. For some of you, it's already changing because they are realizing that they do not want to engage in those patterns or habits anymore, because they want a relationship or commitment where there is equal give and take. Now they want love, because some of them have understood and realized the worth and value of true divine love in one's life after going through the severe karma universe or your divine team has presented them with. As I said, reunion is not leaving this person's mind. They are being nostalgic about you. The memories you two shared with each other are haunting them at night, and they are thinking heavily about reaching out or coming back towards you, but there are certain things which are not ready just yet. So that's the point of this reading. Things are just not ready yet. Okay, so if you can be patient, if you can remain patient, it's up to you. If you cannot, I'm seeing number 286 right now. If you cannot, that's up to you. Do what your heart says or tells you to do so. Nothing in your counterpart's life is working out. If you think that they are enjoying their life, no, they are not. They tried to, but ended up in a miserable place. They tried to replace you, they tried to go back to old patterns or ways of living and being, but it did not work out for them. If they tried to get into a connection or relationship with someone else for the sake of getting some good opportunity so that they can rise up the ladder of success, that didn't work out for them either. It backfired and they crashed back, landed onto the same spot they were. And all of this is making them feel guilty. They're struggling with the changes they are going through at this point of time in their life. They're struggling with it. And I feel like it's because of everything that which they are going through in their life is helping them understand that it's because they've hurt you and they've caused you so much drama, pain and negativity in your life. Universe is teaching them a lesson. And with that being said, I feel like they're also realizing and understanding that maybe after making things right with you, or maybe just after apologizing to you, things may start to look better for them. I see that as a possibility as well. Okay, there is a possibility that this person had someone else on the other side of the situation or the fence, and they kept moving back and forth in between you two people. When things got tough with you, they ran back to that other person. When the other person kicked them out, they tried to come back in your life to seek comfort and healing. And they have made sure that you do not get to the truth of the fact that they indeed were juggling you with someone else. They may have completely denied that, or they may have acted defensive when you asked them that are they dealing with someone else or not. They were there was someone else involved. But that connection or that situation wasn't built up on love. It was something related to give and take. Maybe that other person was helping them with money or some opportunities, and because your counterpart was not mature enough to understand that being opportunistic is not always good when it comes to relationships or connections, they went into that direction in haste or out of neglect or ignorance, and then right now are dealing with the consequences of that, the negative consequences, because I feel like it didn't work out for them. I told you what happened. Whatever it is that they were trying to create, it did not happen or will not happen, and they'll end up being even more miserable. They'll struggle to make ends meet for some of them. I'm telling you that. For me, it feels like this person is realizing or understanding, or they are receiving this epiphany or guidance coming straight from the universe, that if you do not make things right with this woman you've hurt so much, who is going to speak her truth and is not going to compromise with her worth and value, you are never going to get what it is that you want in your life, even if that means landing on a job or getting some stable source of income. I won't let that happen. Either you step up to the game, man up, or woman up, maybe. Ask for forgiveness. Give this person clarity. Give her answers to her questions that she wants and she deserves to receive. Then I'll think of changing your situation. Maybe something like that. Yes, this reading is getting stretched up, but I feel like I should clarify the points as much as needed, and I'm trying to do so. Okay? At this point of time, your person is guarded, fearful, anxious, nervous, broke, but is receiving clarity. And if this is not happening right now, it will happen in the near future whenever they catch with this vibration. Okay? So, the overall guidance for you is just focus on something that's working out for you and get productive, get constructive, venture into a new direction, allow yourself to heal, and if you can, remain patient. Okay, so this was the reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. There is something that you need to know which is going to get revealed to you in divine right timing. So remain open to angelic signs, synchronicities, and symbols. Everything will be revealed to you in divine timing. I think I already said that. Okay, apologies for that. Try to collect as much information as possible about this connection, or maybe about anything else that is bothering you, before making a final decision or call on that. Just know that things are going to change for everyone's highest good, and this person is going to return back if that's what you want. But if you cannot wait, it's up to you. Decide what it is that you want to do in your life on your own. But the thing is that you should not stop using your manifestation methods or anything else that you're using to manifest positive outcomes for you, because they are working out wonderfully. It's just a matter of time. They appear with the results in front of you. Okay, so if you receive communication from your counterpart, communicate clearly, honestly, decisively, and with dignity. Try not to attack. Speak your truth, but try not to get too harsh with this person, because I don't know. This person fears that you're going to attack on them, so it's up to you. Again, it's up to you. Decide what it is that you want. All in all, I'm simply going to say that act maturely. Instead of acting like a rageful teenager, act like a mature, strong, divine feminine who knows how to deal with difficult situation or people. So that's all. Okay, that's all. Let's end it here. I'll be glad if you express how you felt after listening to this reading in the comment section below. Do hit the like button so that this video can be recommended to a wide range of people or group of people out there. Do subscribe for more such readings, content, or guidance, and feel free to follow through with the link given in the description box below if you would like to make some contribution or donation. Know that 50 to 40% or 60% of those earnings is going to get shared with those in need. Okay, it depends. So allow me to leave now. I'll be back again very soon. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.